Hi guys, it's Joanna, and today I want to tell you about how I started to get the quick and miraculous results that everybody wants. So I'm going to start by telling you that I am the most impatient person in the world, or I definitely used to be. This is kind of under control now, but by nature, I am really, really impatient. I want everything to come to me right this second. I hate waiting for anything. And when I first started my business, I thought and expected that everything would come quickly to me, like I had a strong belief and I had a strong work ethic, and I just thought, it would all come right away. And then when it didn't, I started to get really, really impatient and really, really frustrated. And people would tell me, and my guides would tell me, that I needed to focus more on the present moment, and I kept coming across this information that, the future doesn't exist, all we have is the present and all that stuff. And I found, it resonated as truth, but I didn't really get it. And I only got it when I came across the theory of parallel realities and this whole idea of there being parallel worlds that exist in parallel at the same time, and that we have the ability to kind of switch between them, to slide between the realities. So I started to focus less on kind of where I wanted to go and how slowly it was going and how I wanted things to go faster, and more on how I could become what I started calling the super successful me. So the super successful version of me, this version that I wanted to be right now, that version that I was so impatient to become. And of course, she is in the now, she is not in the future. And so I had to kind of find a way to start doing things her way in the now, like, to slide into that and become her reality. So I could see her reality around me, so I could see the results around me that she got, and that I wanted. And so I started communicating with her, connecting with her in the same way that you would with your spirit guides or your higher self, or any sort of energy. And I started to understand that whenever I connected with her energy, what I was tapping into was that quantum field of infinite possibility. And that was really, really powerful, right? I was actually able to tap into that. We can all tap into that. And so I started focusing on that, and by connecting with this energy of super successful me, I started to slowly get some details about what that would look like to be super successful me. Like, what does she have that I do not? What does she do that I do not? And I got some really, really great information that I could implement right away, from big stuff to small stuff and kind of everything in between. One of the things that I found from connecting with her was that she never skipped lunch. And so this seems like such a trivial thing, but I have a tendency to overwork and to push through. And so I could now understand that if I skipped lunch, because I was too busy, then I wasn't aligned with super successful me. I was aligning with where I am in the moment. This scarf is now annoying me, but there we go. So I was aligning with the wrong thing. Like, I was saying that I wanted something else, but I was being aligned with what I currently had, right? So there was a disconnect. So I'm very, very aware now of when I skip lunch and when I don't skip lunch, right? I also felt from connecting with her that when she achieves this success, so when we achieve this success, the energy of that is calm. So I knew that when I was in this kind of frenzy, so much to do energy, that was misaligned. It is by connecting with super successful me that I understood that I needed to write more. And this is what led me to sign a book contract, and I'm writing a book. And this all kind of came about because I was shown in one of these connection sessions, let's say, like a little visualization, that I was meant to write. Like, I could see the super successful version of me writing. And I was like, what is she writing? I have no time to write. It was only when I made time to write that things started unfolding, and I could move forward on that. And so, you know, you can really get a lot of detail from connecting with that super successful version of you. So I would really love it if you tried it right now. So you can just close your eyes. I'm not going to take you through like a whole big thing. You can do it after you turn off the video, but close your eyes and imagine being the person you want to be. Imagine already living the experience you want, the life, the success, whatever it is that you desire. And try to see if you ask for some detail. Ask to be shown some detail about what that looks like, and try not to have any kind of preconceptions of what this could be, you know, because like if I had preconceptions, I certainly wouldn't have allowed that lunch thing to slip in. So leave the preconceptions at the door. See if you can get into that energetic space of the person you want to be, and see what detail you get. What is she doing that you are not doing? What are they doing? For the men listening as well, what are they doing that you are not currently doing? That version of you, what is that difference? And then see if you can already bring some of that energy into your current space, so that you can bridge the gap a lot quicker. So I'll leave you to jot that down and to kind of play with that idea, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.